I really enjoyed that work. Discovering new places around me now has just been one of my passion, especially places to go for a long nature walk. Sometimes your environment has gems that are just truly good for your mental health. You just need to explore it more. I kept this morning routine as minimal as possible. These are habits that I don't skip most days of my life. It is so simple and doable for everyone, and it truly makes a big difference in how we feel throughout the day. The best morning routine to me are just those that calm our nervous system and remind us of where we're heading in life. It just automatically set the tone of how the rest of the day would feel and look like. Simple habits like reading a few pages of the Quran and sitting in the chair for like 10 to 15 minutes, journaling and going for a walk for probably like half an hour. Because of work or school, I feel like this is just something doable that everyone can just put into their routine, as long as you try as much as you can to wake up earlier than usual and to just give yourself that 1 hour to just concentrate solely on what helps you feel the best and what helps you feel good throughout the day. I have a long editing session today. I filmed an in-depth video on journaling, everything you need to know about journaling, how to journal, why it matters for us, and also how to finally stay consistent with it. It will be out before this one, and I would link it down below for you girls in case you're interested in journaling or just want to know more about it and how it can change your entire life. Okay, this is just going to be a brain dump session. I'm just going to tell you what has been on my mind these days and also the things that I've just been journaling about. Social media is very, very stimulating. I try to limit my social media consumption to probably around half an hour a day. Like here and there around the day, sometimes I subconsciously just pick up my phone and I find myself going on these short form apps, Instagram and TikTok, and immediately I consciously realize that I actually just like get off them. Before it was a bit harder, but the more I catch myself subconsciously doing it, the more I just let go of it. And alhamdulillah, it truly has made a huge difference in my life. I actually don't find myself going on social media that much, but even the little time sometimes that I spend on social media, I just find it so stimulating. I know it's kind of like off because I am a content creator myself and I'm saying that, but it's just that sometimes it's easier for you to feel not good enough, or there is something that you need to buy to make your life feel better, or there is something about your lifestyle that you need to change to make sure you are doing better. I feel like we just live in a world where there's over information. And I just don't think as humans, we should be exposed to these amount of information and these amount of people every single day, which is why these apps can sometimes feel like you're behind in life, or there is something you're doing completely wrong, or you need to really step up your life and rush through your existence, which that is not the point of life at all. It subconsciously makes us feel like we should never slow down in life and we should never appreciate life for what it is and how it currently is. The more you try to curate your feeds and what you want the algorithm to show you, of course, the more it shows you that. But there are those contents where the algorithm is just testing and seeing if it resonates with you, and you just have to keep like discarding those information. And it's like our brains are always burning much more calories than it should, trying to filter information that are unnecessary. Basically, it keeps you in this loop of not being satisfied with your life. There are days where, of course, things I see on social media don't have an impact on me, but there are days where we feel low in energy, we feel low in our mood, in our emotions, and then you just randomly go on that app and you see something that literally disrupts your peace of mind even more. I don't know, this is just what I was thinking about literally just yesterday, and it made me realize, like, how are humans handling all of this information? The way I talk, like I'm not human myself. But honestly, we're just in a time where we're over-informed. Like, we have a whole lot of options. Sometimes it just gets so hard to make decisions because of the amount of options that you have. And everyone is just trying to give you their own point of view in life. Okay, I know saying this feels off because I am sharing information as well on social media, but the point is to try as best as you can to limit social media to what truly helps you thrive in life, especially if you are the kind of person that wakes up in the morning and start your day with scrolling. It only disrupts the peace of mind before you even start the day. We need to be more mindful with how we use these apps and not let them consume the short amount of time that we have in this world. Right, I just got up to get my journal. I wanted to read you girls like the reflection that I wrote today. So this is just how I felt this morning. In my journal, I have like a repeated prompt every day that asks, how do I feel and what's on my mind? And on there, I wrote, I feel happy and content with my life. I'm still in a deep uncertainty, but I know there is a reason behind it. All I need to do is to keep going and trust in my life's timing. Allah truly has a wonderful plan for me beyond my imaginations. And what triggered this was because I was just thinking about how Allah always takes care of our affairs in unexpected ways. To be honest, all throughout this week, I've just been reflecting on mostly just one particular thing. And it always makes me happy, and every single time I wake up in the morning, I just feel beyond grateful for it. We put certain efforts into some areas of our life thinking that that is the way, that is the means. But then sometimes the outcomes just don't come in a way we imagined, in the ways that we put our effort into. And when we think about it, it's just, we could never see it. And every time something like this happens, it just blows my mind. It just reminds me of the verse, I will provide for him from where he does not expect. It is so beautiful when a verse of the Quran just unfolds in your life and you just keep referring back to it every single time. Whether it's happiness or pain, it just feels like Allah is speaking to you directly. Let me know actually if you feel the same way sometimes when things like random things just happen in your life or unexpected things. The point is, if you are going through something right now, or if you're working towards a particular thing, just know that Allah sees your efforts and your efforts are not wasted. Most times in life, things don't unfold the way we want them to, but they eventually unfold. Sometimes in ways that we could just never see or never think of at that time. But every decision is made by Allah for us. There is a wisdom behind it. Just strive towards excellence in every efforts and every decisions you make in your life. And the outcomes is just up to Allah to decide. And trust me, it is always good. These are just some thoughts and also some reflections that I've just been having lately. And most of the time, my videos are like scripted in the sense of I have a particular topic that I want to talk about, even in my vlogs. So I don't sit down and speak to you girls randomly. So I thought I should just share my thoughts with you girls. Anyways, I hope it is of help and I hope you find this morning routine inspirational, and inshallah, I will see you in my next one. Assalamu alaikum.